All right.
Hey everybody, this is Lyndsey Parker here for LPTV and Licorice Pizza. We have Kyle Gass of the Kyle Gass Band.
Hello.
How'd you come up with that name? It's a good name.
I
Solid.
know. How did I come up with it? Good question.
Well, you're obviously known for a couple other bands, such as Trainwreck
Yes,
and maybe some other bands, but you're here with the Kyle
that's
Gass
right.
Band today.
That's right.
Maybe we'll talk about your other band, but I want to focus on today's an exciting day. We're live in Studio City, but you are releasing a live album called Live in Palmdale.
It's happening today.
It's today. I didn't realize there was a scene in Palmdale.
There isn't, but
There's
there
now.
is in Transplants Brewery where we
Okay.
recorded it.
That's where you recorded it?
Yeah. It's a big old brewery. Lots of beer. Lots of good food trucks outside too.
All right.
Yeah, people like to party.
So why
They do a lot of meth out there. That's just
are you not working for the tourism board for Palmdale?
what I was Chamber of Commerce.
What made
Culture
you
Audrey.
do why Palmdale, I guess?
Yeah.
Why Palmdale?
We played out there before, and we liked the sound, and it just seemed
You like the meth?
I liked the meth, and thought, why not? Yeah, you got to wait till after you play, though. Don't kids before.
See, I would think isn't meth a stimulant though, as
Is
opposed
it?
to beer. Beer's a depressant.
The only time I wanted to do it was when I was watching Breaking Bad. Did you watch that? And every
I
time
know meth is part of that show.
it's like the blue ice. That's what he made. It was like 92% pure. I was like, I've never even done it, but I want to do it. I want to try it. No, I think you lose your teeth. I heard it's one of the hardest things to get off of too.
Don't do meth, kids, is what we're
Don't
trying to
do
say.
it.
But if you were, I guess, going to do meth before
Do
a show,
blue ice.
I would think it'd be, yeah. No, don't do that either.
No, don't do it.
Don't do that.
It's a family show.
It isn't anymore. But I know you're very into big classic rock and hard rock, and there's a great tradition of live albums in that vein. There's Kiss Alive 1 and 2. There's Cheap Trick at Budokan.
right.
There's Live at Leeds. There's
I think you just hit all
Frampton
the
Comes
big ones.
Alive.
Yeah.
Kyle Gass Comes Alive now. What made
Yeah.
is this in that tradition of
Well,
doing like a
we
great
can only
live
hope
album?
to be part of that great tradition, because you named probably the greatest live albums right there in rock. But I heard the Kiss album was the most like overdubbed,
Two or
the
one or
most
two?
fake. Oh, probably one, because sometimes they didn't hit the right notes, and they had to go back and do it, which we didn't do much. Just a little bit, but we kept it pretty live.
I have heard at Cheap Trick at Budokan they piped in a lot of the screaming, and I actually have heard even urban legends that it wasn't even actually recorded there. I don't know if that's true.
I think I heard that too. Now you've forced me to go into a wormhole tonight.
But you were legit. You actually literally recorded this in a
We did.
brewery.
We did. We actually like after the set, we played a few that we thought maybe we could do that a little better. Is that cheating? I don't think so. But we've always
Still
been
at the brewery.
Yes.
Okay. Then no.
Okay.
It's not.
Yeah. It's not.
You didn't go in a studio and do it.
You know, another fake one, a favorite movie is Last Waltz. I'm sure you've seen.
I have seen it. That was all pretty real. I'm pretty sure. Or is there some urban legend that it wasn't?
No. Rick Danko's bass was horribly out of tune, and they had to fix all his stuff. I think the only stuff that wasn't fixed was Rick Danko on the drums. Oh,
Anything
reliable.
real anymore? Can
No,
we believe
not-
in anything anymore?
No, not in the AI. Not in the AI. We were thinking of just putting our album on tonight and lip sync.
I mean, I think you could get away with it because people, it's interesting. People expect humor, obviously, because you are a comedian, because the other band you're in, Tenacious D, is a comedy band. But like what you do with this band is kind of more like just the humor isn't really like the main thing of it, right?
No, it's they're the band is they're all kind of maestros. They're a super group, and so I wanted to capture really that live thing. Usually get a lot of energy going, and it's fun. We got like a virtuoso on lead guitar, John Konesky, and then Mike Bray, known for a while.
They play in or have played in Tenacious D as well.
Well, yeah,
right?
John has been our Tenacious D lead guitarist since 2006.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You're welcome, John. He was in Trainwreck, and I thought, wow. We were just going to Columbus to like have a pickup band, and he was actually going to be my roadie. And then he picked up my guitar and started playing. Oh man, you're way better than me, dude. Maybe you should play lead guitar. And then the rest is history.
That's like a movie, like when Ripper Owens became Judas Priest singer or something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be a movie based on that.
Yeah. Did you see Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg?
I did, and I didn't think it was as bad as people thought. I don't know if
No
people
way.
thought
I've
it was
seen
going
it
to
a
be.
couple times.
You like it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not Citizen Kane, but did you expect that?
When he's singing out in the audience without a mic and people notice him, that was the most real part.
Nothing's real anymore, though. See, that's what we say. Well, you've
had Kyle Gass band.
You've had a really interesting career beyond even the bands that you've been in. I wanted to do a little lightning round because I was looking at your Wikipedia
sinking into
page.
this.
So, get comfortable.
Yeah.
So your on-screen debut in 1988 was in a 7-Up, not regular 7-Up, everybody. 7-Up Gold.
7-Up Gold.
7-Up Gold. And I went and found it on YouTube, and it was pretty rock and commercial.
It's pretty good, isn't
Wild Thing is the Wild Thing, not the Tone Loc song.
I
the
had
Trog
a dirty
song.
shirt in, and I come in to the fancy restaurant. You see, they ordered pizza because the kids didn't want the fancy food. And then, I brought the pizza in and kind of looked around, and that was it. That was my first job.
It was very fast times at Richmond High, like Damone Pizza, like the
Yeah, totally.
It was very cool. So that was your first first thing. Had you been trying, like, hustling for a while to, like, was acting?
Yeah, I was doing. Yeah, it was kind of acting was the main objective. I went to UCLA.
So did I.
Oh, did you? Much probably later than I do. But so I got in. I actually got in the music department, and then as soon as I was there, I was going, "Wait a minute! There's a lot of like serious musicians playing piano and the violin over there." It's like, and I always enjoyed acting, so I kind of switched over. But that was kind of the main thrust coming to Los Angeles. I thought I'd be somebody's neighbor or something.
Where are you from?
Bay Area.
Oh, okay.
Walnut Creek, East Bay. Rock on.
So you came to LA, and then your film debut
this
is pretty awesome. You were in Brain Dead, Peter Jackson's Brain Dead, long before Peter Jackson did Get Back by the Beatles, or King Kong starring Jack Black, for that matter.
Don't even mention The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings.
Before that, there was Brain Dead.
Yes.
Well, what was your part in Brain Dead? What'd you do?
I played I think I played a doctor.
You think?
Yeah, I think it was a while ago.
I didn't look that one up on YouTube, but I did
remember
look
they had
up
a
the
camera
7-Up.
right down. They had 3 of us here, and we were kind of doing surgery or something like that.
Was this before or after Meet the Feebles? What era? Like,
what's that?
Do you know if you Meet the Feebles, Peter Jackson's X-rated puppet movie?
No,
it's an X-rated puppet movie.
Wow,
where puppets do heroin and probably meth, and it's directed by Peter Jackson.
Can someone take note of this?
It's directed by Peter Jackson.
Another wormhole.
I'm shocked that you wouldn't.
No, I know. That. I'm embarrassed that I don't.
You shouldn't be embarrassed. I was just trying to figure out the chronology and the filmology.
But is it really porn?
Filmography.
Is it dirt? Is it?
I mean, they have puppets like having sex and doing heroin and
like Team America.
Things. It's kind of like about like that. It's a little raunchier than that.
Another underrated movie, I think.
Amazing America. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. So back to what was working with Peter Jackson like? He seems like a pretty interesting dude.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta get rid of my gum.
All good.
Stay. Oh, I did it. He's great. He's like a big kid, and actually went to his visit his summer home in New Zealand while Jack was shooting King Kong, and we had a grand old time. He actually moved Bag End, Bilbo Baggins' home, moved it to his house, and you had to go through a secret passageway under, and then you ended up in Bilbo Baggins' house, and it was and we slept over one night, and it was crazy.
I mean, that seems like, because I know with some of the stuff that Tenacious D has done, where like you kind of get into that medieval rock thing, that would appeal to you quite a bit.
Yeah, I can't say it didn't. I don't know who it wouldn't appeal to.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So I don't actually remember this, but when I was looking down your filmography, you were in a short-lived television show that the Vandals did. It was called Fear of a Punk Planet. Yeah. I've never heard of this show. Now I'm the one that's embarrassed because that sounds like something I would watch the hell out of.
I think it was kind of the early days of the net, and people were sort of like, you could do our own TV show. We can, and they were very kind of crafty, and they put that together.
What was your role, or what was
I think
about?
I played I think like a security guard, I think.
This is the kind of career to aspire to where you've done so much.
I don't remember.
Can't remember what you did.
Well, that was a lot of doobies ago.
Kids
sometimes my short-term and long-term guy.
Fair enough. Well, I'll talk about something that's a little more recent. Well, it's past and recent. So you had a web show, speaking of web shows, called Guitarings. And that was a long time ago, but you just brought it back, right?
We just brought it back.
So you're like teaching guitar? Is it like a tutorial show?
We do some tutorials, but there's so many online that we kind of just are playing more originals and like instrumentals. We're kind of indie right now. It's just kind of about our guitar journey, John and I.
What made you decide to bring... I don't know how long the show was gone, but I'm under the impression it was gone for a pretty long time. What made you bring it back?
Well, the D was kind of on hiatus. And I was like, we've always kind of enjoyed it. So it just seemed like a natural. We already had the website or the YouTube channel, Guitarings. Check it out. And so it seemed kind of a natural. I wanted to get more busy on guitar.
So since you're speaking about the D and we're talking about guitar teaching, again, I've read this. Hopefully Wikipedia hasn't steered me wrong. Sometimes it steers me very right, but other times I read it and the person I'm interviewing will be like, no, that's not a thing. But according to Wikipedia, you taught Jack to play guitar.
I did.
In exchange for food. Apparently, Jack in the Box food. I really hope it was the Jack in the Box on Sunset across from the original Amoeba.
Well, I think it was the one on Fairfax, actually.
I'll accept that.
It could be any. It could be any.
But you taught him how to play guitar, and like he paid you in food or something like that.
Yeah. Well, we were buds, and I'm actually a lot older. I'm like 9 years older than Jack. But so he did a play with us in the Actors Gang as kind of a youngster, like 18, 19. And then he was just a great singer. He was doing like these 4-track tapes on the TAC, and I thought, oh my God, this kid's amazing. And I was like, well, do you play an instrument? He didn't play an instrument. And I thought, well, dude, you gotta just like have rudimentary guitar if you're gonna do that. And so yeah, he started playing, and he was very He's a very good student, Jack. And I remember for like 3 months, he played the same 3 chords on the guitar. D, A, and E over and over again.
Those are the only chords I ever learned.
Yeah.
D, A, E.
Well, they're the best chords.
Cowboy chords.
Yeah, cowboy chords.
That's what they call them.
Sure. And that's what happened.
Did you ever teach him how to play the flute or the recorder?
No, it was just He actually accused me of not showing him all the hard stuff. I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Like you wanted to hog it for yourself or something?
Yeah, like I wanted corner the market on that.
So, you did mention that Tenacious D are on hiatus. So, of course, I do want to know. I know you didn't break up or anything. You're just on hiatus.
Oh, yes. We're a break.
We're on
a break.
Much like Ross and Rachel, you're on a break. We're on a break. But, fans, of course, want to know. I mean, they're excited for everything else you're doing. But, yeah, they just want to know, like, are you guys talking?
Well,
are you
sure?
Like,
yeah, we're buds. He's working on his movies, and he's got a couple movies coming out. So, but we have a saying: we will serve no D wine before it's D time.
But you will eventually at some point.
Oh yeah.
It's not over.
The D. You see? You listen to Rise of the Phoenix?
I have.
That's about us burning up and coming back from the ashes.
So the Phoenix will rise again.
The Phoenix will rise again. Hopefully.
You probably don't want to talk much about what happened in Sydney.
No, but read the Rolling Stone. It's all about it.
No, read the Licorice Pizza article. That will be up later. But I didn't read it, so I'm asking you things with having no knowledge of it.
That's my last interview on that one.
Okay, well, just what I was going to ask. I don't want to ask what happened. The outrage cycle, though. People get like very outraged about something for like a week, and then they forget, and it's like or whatever. They get outraged about something else, and something they were tweeting about last week is old news. So do you feel like kind of like that's past you now? Like I don't think people are really thinking about that anymore.
For you, apparently, since you want to dig it up again.
You mad at me? I mean. I'm just being a hard-nosed journalist. I fully respect. I don't want to talk about what happened that night. I don't want to talk about like.
No, it's best left in the past.
All right. Well, I am happy to hear that Tenacious D will rise again. I'm happy to hear that the Phoenix is rising again because
as long as we're alive.
For the record, I do think that was kind of taken out of proportion, but that's just me.
You can't let it go, can you?
No, I am going to let it go because I'm going back to your Wikipedia. Okay. So this is the same place where I got the Jack in the Box fun factoid. So I'm from LA, and I know actually Jack is working on the KBLT Silver Lake movie. So,
oh yeah,
or it's a movie about like a Silver Lake. But anyway, this is a Silver Lake story. Is it true that Tenacious D's first official gig as musicians was at the now sadly defunct Al's Bar, opening for my friend's ex-boyfriend's band, the Abe Lincoln Story?
Yes,
because I was like,
true.
Huh?
That is true.
What was it? If you lived in LA then, if you know Al's Bar, it would make the toilet at CBGB.
It was
nice.
it was kind of our CBGBs.
Yeah. It was like it was downtown before downtown had any gentrification. It was a great place, but I mean, you felt like you might catch something if you walked in.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we only had one song, and we had tribute, and we played it, and people loved it, and actually David Cross came up after the show and invited us to play like a cabaret show, and the rest is history.
Absolutely, it's history. So
it seems like you're going to go through my entire life. I'm really hungry.
I have 3 more questions.
Okay, good.
Okay. Well, actually, I have 4.
Don't forget Elf. My role in Elf. Have you seen
Elf? You were an Elf?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I
breezed
play,
over that
one
part. Of the writers, Andy Richter, and I play writers for James Caan, writing the children's books. And we're in that famous scene where Peter Dinklage takes down Will on the table. He runs across the table.
I'm going to have to...
You got to watch
that
that
one
again.
You remembered. You didn't remember what you did.
No, but because I'm in every year. I always wanted to be part of a
Christmas thing.
A perennial.
It's a gift that keeps giving.
And the other good one is Wild Hogs. You see Wild Hogs?
I've not
the
seen
motorcycle. Wild Hogs? Nobody? You saw it. Do you remember the karaoke singer? It's been a while. Yeah, at the fair. I'm just a bachelor. And he's there, and he's wearing some great... Anyway, it's a great
So this is actually a really cool thing on your...
I was on Friends, too.
You were on a break.
Friends. I played an old friend of Feebles. We were muggers together. Okay. Check that one out. Oh, I was on Seinfeld.
Okay, what'd you do?
I only do legendary shows.
Apparently. And this, LPTV. It's all led to this.
What is LPTV?
Licorice Pizza TV.
What's our reach on this show?
It's going to skyrocket after this comes out. I'll check the stats later.
Right.
So, but this was a really, when I'm going down all your accolades and career achievements, I mean, okay, we're coming up on the Grammy, so I've got the Grammys on my mind at the time. Okay, so the Grammys of 2026 are coming up in a few days. So
yeah,
I'm not exactly sure what year this was, but there was one year that Tenacious D, the D, were up for Best Metal Performance Grammy. You were up against Slipknot, Motorhead, Mastodon, and Anthrax.
Yeah.
And you won.
And who do you think won? And they were so unhappy about it.
I was about to ask, were they happy about it?
They were not happy at all. Who were these punk comedy dudes coming in and stealing our hard rock? But it was a great track. It was, what was it? It was a Ronnie James Dio song.
Yeah, it was The Last in Line. It was a Dio song. It was a tribute to Dio. And so I can't imagine that your co-nominees would be complaining because it was like an award for Dio as well, the D and Dio.
Yeah.
They didn't see it that way?
It was. And actually, I played a recorder solo on that.
But I think,
yeah.
That's pretty rock and roll.
You haven't really listened or watched any of our things, have you?
What are you talking about?
You haven't heard that song?
I have, but not like, I didn't like go, oh, what a cool recorder solo. Wow, that was really some sweet recorder, man.
It won the Grammy.
I probably thought it was a flute. Because you're known for the flute, much like Jethro Tull and Lizzo. I didn't know it was recorder, but as we talked actually before the camera started rolling, recorder is like the gateway instruments, like the one they teach you in in middle school.
I always think like gateway drug.
It's much like meth. You start with recorder, it's all downhill or uphill.
I think marijuana is supposed to be,
but it's supposed to be a good instrument as a child to like kind of sort of get the idea of how to play music, and then some people graduate to the big leagues, and other people only know recorder cowboy chords, like myself. So it all start with the recorder. But when you won that Grammy, I mean, were you surprised? What was in your speech?
Oh, very surprised. We actually were nominated a year, maybe the year before, and I think Jimmy Kimmel, or no, who's the other guy? Channel 4.
James Corden at the time.
No,
Seth Meyers.
No, Jimmy Fallon.
Okay,
he won for he's a very musical guy, and he won. I thought, well, we were actually better. I think
that was obviously comedy.
Rise of the comedy music, and then so we didn't win, which I thought we should have won, and then of course when we shouldn't have won, really, because of all those great bands, we did. But we were on tour in Europe. I heard about it
You weren't
over
there.
the phone. We weren't there. But we wouldn't be on the main show anyway.
Get Kyle Gasspan a nomination so that you can go there properly and get your glory.
Best
a nomination
side project. Is there an award for that?
There isn't, and there also isn't an award for best live album. Although I actually think that would be a good award. But if there was, Live in Palmdale would be obviously a shoe-in for it, right?
I mean, even the Grammys are pretty bogus, except when you win, and then it's like the greatest thing ever. But come on, the Grammys, they're so clueless over there.
They don't have a lot of rock on the show. Even when they have Metallica perform on the show, they'll have Lady Gaga with them.
It's all Pop-Tarts.
By the way, do you still think One is the best by Metallica is the best song ever?
Who?
One by Metallica. Isn't that what Tribute was based on?
Well, it's up there. It's pretty good. It's a pretty epic song.
If you were going to do a tribute 2 or 3, another, here's a tribute to the best song ever, that
another one?
What would be the next one? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Don't Worry Baby by the Beach Boys. Wouldn't that be good? Yeah. See, those guys like it.
Come back from hiatus. We will expect that to happen.
All right.
But in the meantime, you got the Kyle Gasspan.
Yes.
Live in Palmdale is out today. You're going to be playing live in Sioux tonight. It's
going to be good, you guys. He's not focused. He wasn't ready for this. Be sure to pick up Kyle Gasspan live in Palmdale.
What he said. Oh. Yeah. I'll let you go eat before the show, but it was lovely to chat with you, Kyle.
It was.
You're a good sport.
I'm going to give you the bum's rush, but man, when food calls.
Totally understand.
Drop the mic.